Facebook's top executives are fighting back against a bombshell New York Times report that questioned how they handled security issues surrounding the site. Wednesday's report says CEO Mark Zuckerberg and COO Sheryl Sandberg helped hide problems within Facebook and used a lobbying firm to attack critics. We were on our way to meet Sandberg for a sit-down interview in California, but we were grounded by severe weather. Instead, we spoke to her by phone. It's an interview you'll hear only on CBS This Morning. She strongly denied the article's claims, saying, quote, "The allegations in this piece are very serious and absolutely false."
We are more determined than our opponents, and we will keep fighting.
When Facebook COO Sheryl Sandberg testified to Congress in September, she assured lawmakers Facebook leadership was focused on security for its more than 2 billion users.
When content violates our policies, we will take it down.
But according to a New York Times article, Facebook's top executives not only ignored warning signs of Russian interference in 2016, but sought to conceal them from public view. In an exclusive interview by phone, Sandberg told us, "The article saying that I was spending time hiding, deflecting, or hiring PR firms to do other things, that's just all not true," adding, "I wasn't involved in any of that." On a conference call with reporters yesterday, CEO Mark Zuckerberg echoed Sandberg's denial.
To suggest that we weren't interested in knowing the truth, or that we wanted to hide what we knew, or that we tried to prevent investigations is simply untrue.
The Times investigation detailed Facebook's work with the Washington consulting firm Definers Public Affairs, which reportedly influenced articles, blasting Apple and Google, and played down the impact of the Russians' use of Facebook. The firm also allegedly tried to discredit activist protesters by linking them to Democratic billionaire donor and philanthropist George Soros. Sandberg told us Facebook never paid for fake news and that the firm was hired not to smear anyone, not to get any articles written or do anything false. When we pressed her on why she didn't know about Definer's role as an opposition research firm at the company, she responded, "I certainly wish I had."
The question still remains, what did they do and how much money did they spend on it, and did they spend it against elected officials?
Senator Amy Klobuchar joined 3 other Democratic senators urging the Department of Justice to look into Facebook's lobbying techniques. But for now, Sandberg says she is aggressively looking into what happened. When asked if she has the confidence of Mark Zuckerberg and the rank-and-file employees at Facebook, she told us, "Yes, I believe so." And as for the security issues, she said, "It's on me, on us to figure out what those are. Trust takes a long time to rebuild. We know we have a long road ahead, and we don't expect it to happen overnight."
In response to the New York Times report, the Washington firm told us its work was entirely factual and based on public records. Now, since the article's release, George Soros and others have called for Facebook to have an independent investigation. Sandberg declined to say whether they would launch such an investigation, saying only they're looking into it. Facebook does say it is now evaluating all the firms they have hired and what they exactly do. So there's more to come on this. You hear a lot from employees within the firm saying, posting yesterday on chat rooms internal, that this company has lost its moral compass. Questions about whether advertisers will boycott Facebook. Facebook makes a lot of money from its advertisers. There's still a lot of questions that remain.
And for now, though, Sheryl has the support of not only Mark Zuckerberg, but the board as well.
Absolutely. The board did offer some of their support yesterday on this. They're going to remain so far in their position, but this doesn't end. And I want you to see, we'd hoped to sit down with Sheryl Sandberg as we reported this was this terrible. So we really only got about 12 minutes on the phone with her. So we got as many questions as we could in. We posted that on cbsthismorning.com, and hope to have more time with Sheryl to discuss this further.
I'm hoping she'll talk to you next week because, Norah, this story's not going away. There's still so many questions. But for now, Mark and Sheryl do seem to have the support of the rank and file as well when you talk to the people there.
I mean, that's not clear. There's people raising concerns. She says she believes that they have the support of the rank and file, and they do have the support of the board.
And the two problems are, the one, this ongoing question whether they were aware and on top of the security questions, but then this new bit about whether they took aggressive defensive measures and that's the stuff that's really got her in the hot seat, right?
And also, as a COO, what should she have been aware of? Now she's saying she wasn't. It's a big question as well that a lot of Washington politicians have.
Yes, and that's
Great
key.
interview. Yep.